Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about 7 land titles or documents you must know before buying properties in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Realtor Kike and I'm a real estate consultant and CEO Kate's Properties. So what is a title? The term title refers to a document that lists the legal owner of a piece of property, either a land or a house. Titles can be issued to depict ownership of both commercial and personal property. If this is your first time on this channel, please click on the subscribe button and share this video so you don't miss the next video. By law in Nigeria, all lands are under the control of state governors. However, historically, before the introduction of Land Use Act of 1978, lands in Nigeria were mostly under the control of communities and traditional families. The Land Use Act, therefore, puts lands directly under the authorities of state governors, who can also release portions of this land back to the historical landowners with proven records and history of ownership. So this leads us to our number one title in this video, called Excision. Excision can be defined as a process through which state governments release portions of lands to the indigenous holder or settlers through procedures and processes that are recognized by law. The process of land excision is a way of compensating the original landowners after government acquisition of land with the Coming Act of the Law Acts. So when a land has been exercised, it means that the grantee has full authority over the land and can do as they wish within the laws and regulations of their confined location. So this takes us to our second title in this video, called Gazette. A Gazette is an official government publication of notice that focus mainly on exercised land. In other words, it is a publication journal that enlists land that has been exercised in a given community, which means that it notifies a release of a parcel of land to a community or a family. A gazette generally gives the representative of the community enough authority to sell or use the land as they wish. The number 3 document you must consider before buying a property is called Deed of Assignment. Deed of Assignment is an agreement between the seller of the land and the buyer of the property, showing evidence that the seller has transferred all rights, title, interest, and ownership of that land to the buyer that just bought the land. The Deed of Assignment acts as a main document between the buyer to show proof of ownership in favor of the seller. The seller who transfers his right or interest of the property is usually called the assigner, and the person who receives such rights or interest to the seller is called the assignee. We move straight to our number 4 title, which is called Survey Plan. A survey plan is a document that measures the boundary of a parcel of land to give an accurate measurement and description of that land. The people that handle survey issues are surveyors, and they are regulated by the Office of the Surveyor General in each state. I'll take Lagos as an example. They are regulated by Surveyor General's office in Lagos. There are some basic facts that you must look out for in your survey document, which is the surveyor's name, the address of the land that has been surveyed, the owner of the land, the owner names that have been surveyed, a drawn portion of the lands that has been surveyed and that is being mapped out, a beacon number. Beacon number is very important. It's as important as the seal. The surveyor who drew up the survey plan name must also be on the survey document, and a stamp showing that the land is free from any government encumbrances, either now or later in future. And the survey also must be dated. So these are basic things that you need to look out for on your survey documents. So I move straight to our number 5 title, called Certificate of Ownership, aka C of O. This is a certificate given by the governor of a state signing the legal occupation of an individual on a land. It usually bears the name of the occupier and a term of years, usually 99 years in Nigeria, that the governor grants such occupation. It is issued and signed by the governor through the appropriate authority in the state, which is usually the Bureau of Land. You also need to look out for documents such as property receipt of purchase. It's a document that acknowledges that a person has received payments for land or building following the sale of real estate investment. The purchaser makes either part payment or full payment to the owner of the property, and the vendor delivers this receipt of purchase to the purchaser. This document is issued in real estate transaction and can serve as a proof of transaction for a real estate investment. Lastly, and not the least, I move to contract of sale. A contract of sale is between two or more parties in which the seller agrees to sell to a buyer either a land or a house. This contract outlines terms and conditions that bound both the buyer and the seller, and at any point, if any of them wishes to withdraw from this, it could look like a breach of contract. That will be all for now. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.